What's good, everyone? Welcome back to my Starscape series. In the previous episode, I got myself a Claymore X blueprint, as you saw. A ship that is required for one of my challenges I planned on doing. After storing everything in a station and resetting my character to spawn back at the Citadel rapidly, I decided to start a mining operation in order to stock up on more materials after starting the construction of said ship, along with a knife jaw and a Vesta to begin expanding my shipyard. Right after I started building the ships and doing my usual refining routine of materials, I took a look at my storage and noticed that shortage of coralite. Without a word, I walked towards the dock, took a seat in my hornbill and train warp to my usual route until I spot a semi-stable wormhole in a secure system. Having this in mind, I got in my Yukon, grabbed a few scan probes before traversing the wormhole that led into the far wild systems. One way to describe how successful this mining journey was? Marvelous. Being a PvEer is a decent way to get items and a bit of resources, specifically red core and narker, but not as much as a miner that is very well aware of his surroundings and knows where to look. For those PvPers out there, I know that metal scrap from player shipwrecks is a good workaround, but as I said before, PvP is not my forte, nor of my taste generally, and please don't even get me started by complaining about my opinion. Everyone is allowed to have one after all. Back to the mining expedition and its situation. Not only I stumbled across several asteroid anomalies and deposit aberrations that got me hella stocked up on coralite since I was almost out of it, with some juicy goodies, which will be shown very soon. Firstly, an ancient satellite that gave me a beacon for later use, though I still have to search the first beacon before using the one I just found. Next up, some juicy Vexnium to prepare on building both destroyers and X ships I shall eventually get in the near future. Also, a quick and honorable mention I want to bring up, Random Dude, yes, he is literally called like that, but I won't spoil his full display name, for giving me an edict blueprint for a small trade I've done. If you're watching this very video, by the way, I hope you're enjoying that Dread Reinforced hull I exchanged for that blueprint you gave me. Oh yeah, before I hear anyone complaining over me doing such an overpay, I can just get it back, as I do PvE quite a ton myself. And plus, I have a bunch stored in my account's storage, which is the main account. Now then, let's move on to the next topic. Since today is double upload week, it would be convenient to talk about the next episode of Shellcore Command, which will be up some hours after this very video. If you barely hear my voice on episode 2, do not fret. I will divide the game episode into 2 parts as I can't really complete it in a single session. Plus, who would want to watch a video that's long 2 hours at most for an entire game episode, which is Infection, episode 2. And to make up for my voice barely being able to be heard, next week will also be a double upload as a small apology, and to fix up this little mistake. If I'm doing this, it's because I want to keep my consistency going and entertain all of you fellows booklings constantly watching my videos. Yes, I want to give my audience a nickname, since I don't want to generally call you all something that's always referenced by everyone else, so please don't flame this pumpkin man for such a nickname. I will change it if you all don't like it, of course. Next up, I want to talk about what I want to record in the future. Once my Shellcore Command series has finished, I will perhaps move on to the following games that I have in mind. Enter the Gungeon with commentary just like the current miniseries, Minecraft for either a classic survival or playing on a server such as Yum Network, maybe some games I have in mind on Roblox, and so on. Possibilities are endless, of course, but I wouldn't mind if you also suggested any possible games I could play. Steam, as long as it's free, Roblox, whichever game you want me to try. I will definitely go ahead and give it a try. So don't forget to leave a comment down below if I should play a game suggested by you all. The same goes for my Starscape series. Whenever every achievement and every challenge has been completed, Grand Challenge included, since I love to do something crazy before ending off a series, I will definitely move on to another game and make a series about it. Or maybe just casually play it and give it my usual commentary about opinions, topics I want to talk about, and, usual stuff. Something I had in mind, since I will upload Shellcore Command along with Starscape next week, I will get some friends of mine and play a certain game me and a friend have tried on Roblox. The game's name goes by Nullscape, an alpha roguelike platformer where you have to collect gifts on a distorted reality as monsters make your levels harder by progressing further. The first time I tried it with my friend Gabe, I found it rather fun, aside from the times I accidentally dived too far and fell into the void. Though it is worth playing with friends, so stay tuned for the next 2 weeks. Lastly, before I take my usual sleep, as it is around 2 AM of me editing this video, since the Shellcore video was edited yesterday to avoid further complications on the exporting part, because the first time I uploaded the first episode of Shellcore Command, my power literally went off 5 times, interrupting my exporting process. Literally 5 times, even when it was at 75%. And I got so frustrated. Anyway, don't forget to watch until the end every video that I upload. Leave a like below and subscribe to my channel so you won't miss my weekly uploads, which will also become double upload every 2 weeks. It would be very much appreciated, while also boosting my motivation to keep on going, since I dedicate this very consistency and perseverance of editing videos and making content to my mentor, and all of you staying up to date with the content I make. That is all I have to say for this video. I will catch you all very soon on my Shellcore Command episode, and have a great rest of the day. This is Arctic, signing off for now.